Salina. It's a vibe, baby. Oak Cliff girl, way that you change my world. Damn, you're so fine, girl. Oak Cliff girl, put them heels on and rule.
Welcome to Selena's Couch, where you are welcome to be free to be yourself. So you can lay your head on my couch, on my pillows.
It's all good, we can do whatever we wanna do now. I'm in my bag right now, and I got a feeling, babe, yeah. You're gonna be my number one lover. Spend the night making love to each other, with the lights on top of the covers. Just me and you, babe. And I feel like you're my
Love you to Reese's Pieces.
Get you a word. Nana nana boo boo.
Hey y'all. This is a little last minute live that I'm doing before I do some homework, finish doing some homework, and just want to say hello to everybody that come in or will come in. This is a real simple live. Like I said, I'm not gonna be up here probably too long, maybe 30 to 40 minutes. Might be less than that. What's up, Just Saying? What's up, Lester? Good to see you. Good to see you. Like I said, this is gonna be real quick. If you see the title, self-explanatory. We like who we like. Some we hold accountable, the other we crucify. That is what people do on this app in your real life. There's going to be always some people that will definitely be very judgmental. There's going to always be some people, they don't believe what is good for the goose is good for the gander. You'll have people disrespecting each other, but feel that the other one is more right than wrong. People doxing other people's information, calling their jobs, doing all this weird stuff. But it's good for some people. But if it's who you like, then it's nothing wrong with it. And the fact of the matter is, some things is just right and it's just wrong. And you shouldn't care about who you like. It is what it is. So, it's real. It's not always gray areas in life. It's either black or white. And I think that sometimes some people want to call out a certain thing, or they want to call out certain person or people, when you got the other part over there doing the same thing. I have been in the sector probably 3 years now, and I saw a lot of hypocrisy. I'm seeing a lot of where people will hold certain people accountable, and they won't hold another person accountable. I see like a mob mentality. Once the certain people don't like a certain person, then it goes from there. Instead of people taking people as an individual, right? Hey, Commander, because you don't know anybody on here personally for the most part. Maybe some people do. But I think that sometimes some of these people, they really are full of manure, because they want to hold certain people accountable, but they won't hold their friend accountable. And again, it all goes back to the saying, it's about who you like. And I don't care what nobody say from the top to the bottom. People do not put other people in place when it's somebody that they like. And that's just the God honest truth. When certain folks, like certain females, if a man is going at them, it's okay, because they feel like, well, this woman came at him first, and that you don't even know if that's really true. You're going by a one-sided story, and that's what people do on here. They go on one-sided story. They don't care about hearing the truth. They just want to hear entertainment. But unfortunately, when it's happening to people behind these avatars, these are real people. These are not just avatars, right? So But for another person that they do like, oh, we shouldn't go against women. We shouldn't talk down to women. Well, what's good for the goose is good for the gander. I can see if it's a woman that's being aggressive, a woman that is constantly going back and forth with someone, that would mean, hey, I can understand that, because what you put out there you'll get. But some people do not, they only go by who they like at the time. And then you'll have people, you know, now they'll do the same thing in their actions, but they'll judge you for doing it. And it's kind of like, to me, you can't judge anybody and you're doing the exact same thing. That's another thing that I see so prevalent on here. So many people want to critique a way you do things and how you do it when they do the same thing or worse. And it's amazing to me how, and I talked about this a long time ago, how it's some people out here, they expect so much loyalty on YouTube. How in the hell can you have loyalty for people you don't even know? That doesn't even make sense to me. I don't have any friends on YouTube. It's a couple of people that I have befriended and we've been good. I haven't followed out with them. We still good. So, but it doesn't, but other than that, if you're trying to get real friends, don't come on YouTube looking for them. And then on top of that, you have content creators that will expect you to be loyal to them and to not go in certain people's chats or not do interviews or not do this or not do that because that would offend them. And how dare you offend them? How dare you offend somebody that's a human just like you, that has a channel just like you? When people can say any and everything to you while they sit up there and cuss you out, call you all types of names, saying all types of lies, getting things stirred up, but it's okay for them because they don't like you, but they like that person. That's what these people do on here. Then, like I tell you about these characters that people play, you can be anything you want to be on here. You can be a clown. You could be a bad bitch. You could be a recovering Christian. You could be anything you want to be. You can change every month. You can change every year. However you feel. And people will still not look at you differently. Not everybody. Some people, they judge harshly. Some people, they'll put on the cross because they decided to feel this way or to vent. When other people can get on there and act a damn fool and nothing is being said. Nothing is being critiqued. I wonder why. Again, it's all about who you like. As I was on, sometimes like I take breaks during the day and I have a lunch break, and sometimes I'll catch up on some YouTube stuff and I'm looking at some things and I'm like, it's really amazing how over the years you've seen people and you find out what a nutcase they are. You know what I'm saying? Like, really, some people are really a certified nutcase. They're so deep. They're so, you're deep all of a sudden. You finally came to a come to Jesus moment now. Okay. After you done drag people's names and lied on folks and continue to keep doing cussing folks out. And again, lying on folks again on top of that. But you have an aha moment all of a sudden. But you still never take accountability for your actions. We got people like that. We got people that will never admit that they were wrong and never say, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry for disrespecting you when you didn't do anything to me. I'm sorry that I called you out of your name. I'm sorry that I lied on you. I'm sorry that I misunderstood you. Right, damn D. Do you have some people out here that will never take accountability for nothing that they do? Hey, Cutting Edge. Yeah, damn D, we need to hurry up and get that interview when you want to come up. But you got some people that will never. And I was in the bushes, by the way, damn D, looking at your live on lunch. Pretty interesting. But if anybody don't find damn D interesting, I don't know what to tell you, because he's definitely entertaining. So you will find all kinds of stuff. Then you got people looking a fool out here and then saying other people looking a fool. You got people putting stuff on their heads and stuff. It looks like calm. I don't know. But it's really weird how people have changed, and they, hey, O Speaks, and they really don't see how stupid they look. Just the other day, you was lying on me and cussing me out. Now we have an aha moment. Come to Jesus. I told y'all Sunday about how these people, you get on these platforms, and I don't care what nobody say. I would love to go in a safe space. I'm just being honest, because people on this app are absolute. Hey, Cache, they're absolutely nuts. They're absolutely nuts. You get up on a platform wanting to have a civil conversation with people. Forget that. Forget that. Your life will be threatened. And this is how I know that on here you can't have no friends. You can't be loyal to nobody on here, because guess what? When it all comes down to it, when they get mad at you, they unsubscribe. When they get mad at you, you don't hear from them no more. They barely speak. And that's just what people do. That's why you have to take people, just, I said it back a couple of weeks ago, with a grain of salt. It's so many things on here people justify because it's people that they like. Hey, the beef. I was looking at Lonnie's live today. Empress Lonnie One Love, for those who don't know. She's another content creator. And she had a lot going on. She had a lot going on her stage. You know what I'm saying? The beef. It was a mess. I mean, some of y'all may have been in the chat, because I was in there for a little while and I got out because it was just too much drama. But it's like some people hold some people accountable, and the other people, they don't hold accountable. Like, can we just all just say that for the most part, most of us are messed up and most of us have faults? Okay. Can we all admit that we some messed up individuals for the most part? Some more than others, but hey, we all got some flaws. We all got some stuff we look at bias in a biased way. Some of us cannot be unbiased about anything. Some of us like the mess. Some of us more, like I said, always some more than others. But for the most part, we like the mess. And we're biased as hell for the most part. You got people will be mad at you if you go to somebody else's chat that they see that they don't like, and they'll feel a way about you. Or they'll see somebody in your chat that they don't like, and they'll feel a way about you. Well, I'm sorry. I don't just go around, just being rude to people. You have to actually do something to me in order for me to be like rude. Hey, Ivy. And to people don't realize this is not the streets. This is YouTube, a place where, hey, CC, where we can go and be entertained. This is a place where we can be entertained. This is not a place where we should be so, so serious about stuff. People be wanting to pull up to your house. People be wanting to take you out. That kind of stuff. I'm like, folks is crazy. Now, I ain't gonna lie to you. I do be wanting to whoop somebody's. I really do. Certain people. I really would. If I could, I would not. I promise you I wouldn't run. But people be really serious about pulling up, you know. And I'm like, this is YouTube, y'all. Like, what's wrong with folks? So I'm looking at all this, and you know, Damn D probably saw it too. It's just a lot going on, and people get really involved emotionally. I'm like, some of these folks get too involved with it to where they really want to come and see you. And I've been certain times in that point where I'm like, this beep is over there talking too much beep, and I want to go and find it beep and beat the beep out of her. Yeah, I've had that. I've had that about a few people, to be honest with you, because people take the fake world and make it reality. Yeah, hey, I'm working on the cutting edge. I'm working on it. I'm trying to get into another algorithm, so I can't say how I really want it, you know. But you get the point. I wish I had the sounds where I could just do it. You know, yeah, I have to say beep. So it's all this stuff that you see. And then, oh my God, have you ever seen people, they'll judge you and what in your content, but their favorite content creator is stealing your stuff and saying the exact same thing you said. But it's good if they say it, but it ain't too good if you say it. Hey, Philly. I'm just like, these folks is out of control. They too serious. Then people get mad. If, hey, don't you take nobody's time slot. You know, I mess with Damn D because I said, Damn D, see, he take everybody in the Kwame Brown sector to his chat when he live, and I was messing with him because at the end of the day, hey, go be entertained, you know, because I'm gonna be doing my little thing over there. You can come back and catch the replay, but you know, I don't have all the bells and whistles. I just talk. And for some people, like, you can't just talk, but for me, I mean, that's all I got to give you. Hey, Lisa. Hey, beautiful. Me and Lisa, we be catching it hard. Lisa, you said there's a person on YouTube, a boy, if I could have got away with it, talk about drag a beep through her on the front door. And I got a feeling I know who you talking about. Yeah, I was there too. I was there. See, this one beep tried to say I was crying, and I was crying because I was so mad. I wanted to get that beep and drag her from Georgia all the way to Texas. Yes, indeed. So now, you know, it is what it is. I don't even think about it. I had to drag that beep. So you just go through a lot of different changes on here, and like I said, people don't hold people accountable. They want to hold a certain person accountable. They want to hold a certain person, certain group accountable. But at the end of the day, everybody got to hold their own self accountable. The problem is people pick and choose who they want to hold accountable and who they don't want to hold accountable. Who they feel in their mind is worse than the other, when they're both probably on the same, you know, playing field. I mean, it's just really, it's really kind of stupid, but people do it. I did it because at times I can be very biased. You know what I'm saying? Because it's about who you like. I don't understand. And this is the thing. And maybe somebody want to come up here and I'll open my panel up to anybody that would like to tell me, what is the thing that everybody hates Garrett? Like, I know Garrett lies sometimes, like he does. And I know Garrett is hey, Goten. I know Garrett is a little arrogant at times. Yes. But what is it that everybody hates Garrett? I'm just curious. Can anybody fill me in? People are really emotional. They really hate this guy. I mean, people on here, you just answered it. So he lies a little bit and he's really arrogant. Okay, gotcha. But I just be wondering because people get really invested in it, And I be in O Speaks used to I don't know if O Speaks still used to troll Garrett. And it was I think Toby used to troll Garrett pretty hard too. But people get really emotionally involved in the people out here. They either hate you or they love you or they like you. It be people that I don't know if they plan or not be saying they mad at me. And I'm like, I don't know what I did to you. So I don't, some people I'm like, I don't know what I did to you. You just want to be mad. What'd you say? You said you stopped. Oh, but yeah, I be looking at stuff like people want to hold certain people accountable, and then the other people they'll just let them go on and do and be the fool that they are. You got some folks on here, they want to get all religious on me when I had to cuss a beep out. And I'm like, well, the thing is, I've been keeping quiet for a minute and I'm human just like anybody else. So what makes you think I'm going to just sit around and I'm a grown woman, keep letting another grown woman come at me? Like, that doesn't make any sense. But if it was another person that they liked, it would not be a problem. Nobody hate them, Lester. I can't tell somebody. I'm not saying you do. Some of them folks can't stand Garrett. Like for real, for real. In real life though. IB said speak for yourself. So see. So yeah, I get it that there's gonna be people that you're not gonna like on here. I get it. I got mine. Just like you got yours. You know what I'm saying? But I really think that if we're gonna sit up there and hold other people accountable for certain things, we gotta do it around the board. You know what I'm saying? People really get into their feelings about certain people and certain things. Exactly, CC. We don't know each other at the end of the day. And some people I am so glad that I will never meet. I am so, and I ain't gonna say never because that's probably when you meet them. But I hope that I never don't ever meet them, Yeah. There's just some people I'm just like, why did God waste his time on this? You know what I'm saying? You be wondering. But I just see so much of that in this sector and outside of this sector. You can look on a lot of different other sectors that people they ride for a certain person. So whatever that person do, and that person could be dead wrong, they will still ride for that person. And I get it. That's like if you and your cousin together, some girls trying to jump her or something. Hey, CX. And you ain't gonna let even if your cousin probably started it by being smart, you're not gonna let your cousin get beat up. You gonna jump in for the most part. So I get it, but ain't none of us kin on here for the most part. Ain't none of us know each other personally, but we get so wrapped up emotionally with people that we start to go against other people because our favorite content creator don't like them. What they got? I mean, they don't make just windmilling their ass off, right? That's what these people do. And I just see so much of that on here, and I'm just like, this is amazing to me. It's amazing to me how we can be so for a person, we can look beyond her wrongs because we like a person. I've always been a person, even if I like the person, if you're wrong, you're wrong. Now, if you ask me, I'm going to tell you. Especially, on here, you got to be careful about that because any opinion that you give and it's not the opinion that they want to hear, you a bitch. Hey, Captain Wolf, you a traitor, you a snake, you are all of that. You fake. So when you tell your opinion, you got to make sure. I always say, just make sure you ready for the consequences that come behind giving your opinion. And you could be dead right about what you're saying, but the fact of the matter, these folks don't want to hear the truth on here. But when someone does it to them, it's a problem. Well, I'm like, if it's wrong for you to do it, it's wrong for the other person to do it. I mean, that's just how I feel about it. But people want to make excuses. Grown people want to make excuses. And this sector is 30 and plus, 30 plus. So it's people in our 30s, it's people 40s, 50s, and 60s in this sector. It might be 70s. Hey, Amber. And people conduct themselves in a way to where it's just like, I know y'all got to be raised better than this. Everybody, y'all can't all be fools. So, like I said, what's good for the goose is good for the gander. I told y'all it was one content creator. Y'all figure it out. When I was going through what I was going through with another certain content creator, this lady, she would be laughing. She was happy that things were being done to me. She was like, well, she deserves it, right? Just for things to happen to her. And the thing is, now people want to say, well, this person needs to leave her alone. What about when it happened to me? Didn't nobody say that? They just said, well, she came at him first. No, that was not the case. Remember, I never brought anything to YouTube. I was a subscriber. So when other things happen to other people, when they've laughed and was right in the chat rallying behind what was going on, hey, Divine, I have no compassion for you. And that's the honest to God truth. People forget there is a divine order, okay? There is a cause and effect in life. And whatever you reap, so shall you, whatever you sow, you will reap. So whatever you put out there, whatever you've done to people, good, bad, it's going to come back to you. It may not come back to you in the next year. It may come back to you 2 years from now. It might come back to you next week. So we got to be careful. What we so I would say so easily get excited about turning somebody else down, because it definitely will come back. So my compassion for certain people, it's none. Why? Because they didn't have compassion for me. They wouldn't have compassion for another person that they didn't like, because that's the type of person that they are. So my thing is, I give you what you gave. And a lot of times, things that happen to us, not all, but some, hey, screenshot, is God sometimes whooping our butt for stuff that we did to people that we didn't have to do it to them. We just felt like it because either we didn't like that personality, or in some type of way, you was jealous and envious of a person. And that's what people do on here. But some people are so blinded by their own jealousy and envy, they don't even recognize that they're actually a jealous person because they're so insecure. You got people that will change their whole religion in a couple of weeks because they want to feel like they're a part of something. But don't let them hear a lie and they think you talking about them. Here they go back on the bullshit. You know, what you put out, you just have to learn to suck it up. And a lot of times, people will actually show you who you are, because some people don't even know who they are. They walk around here blind. whatever's good, whatever's let me just go with the wave. And I had this if y'all seen my and check my community wall, you have people that can't stand your guts, but they will find a way to sub up to you, then unsub after you go live. They want to hear what you got to say so that they can either repeat it or talk about it. What's up, Meek Meek? What's up, Orlando? I've had some things where I have said the exact same thing, and I'll listen to another content creator and another person that I do not like, more than likely heard my live and repeating mostly everything that I said. It's amazing to me. But because people like who they like and they don't really pay attention, looking outside looking in, they'll probably be like, oh, well, Selena, she seems like a hater. She seems like she's constantly bringing stuff up. I'm tired of people stealing my beep. Okay? I'm tired of people taking my talking points and putting it as their own. Especially if you don't like me and you've been talking about me all this time, you really don't need to be taking my talking points. Some folks say, that's arrogant to think that, but I am not crazy. I know what I say on each and every live for the most part. I know how I talk because I talk like that every day. I don't just come on here and all of a sudden I appear magically as another Selena. Like it, I talk this way even with somebody else, a friend of mine. I'm just a little more rawer. Raw. I said raw. I'm a little more raw, and things I say may not sound so sophisticated or articulate. I'll say that, because some things I'll just say, I'm like, I say exactly how I feel. Now sometimes I'll get on here and do that too, but people on here are so overly sensitive. They're so easily offended. They're so self-absorbed. You could be talking about a thing that happened to you 4 years ago, and people would think you're talking about them because maybe you had a situation with them. So it's like you almost have to watch everything you say sometimes on here. People are so easily offended, and that's why I try to check myself that I don't get too personal or feel too take everything so personal to where I take what everything people say or do like they're coming against me. But then, like I said, I understand some things. It is what it is. It is directed to you. It is for you. And sometimes, like I always say, a hit dog will always holler. You don't have to say anything to people directly. Sometimes you could just say how you're feeling at the time, and automatically the person will know. So take it for what it is. You'll have people that will give their honest estimate or their honest, assessment of you on who you are as a person, how you move. But when you give an honest assessment of them, then you're wrong. But my thing is, just like you can give me feedback, I should be able to give you feedback. But maybe you don't feel like I have the right to give it to you. Again, it's all about who we like at the time and what we want to hear. Some people, we will ignore their foolishness. We will ignore them acting a fool and going in on people and doing the stuff that they do behind the scenes and in front of the scenes. And some people will call it out. Well, no, Negro and Negrette, call it all out. You want to call me out for this. Call this Negro out for that. Or call that Negrette out for this. Don't just do me. But see, that's how you know people on here, they are so biased. They're so unaware that they're biased. I don't mind feedback, but some people, they give a little bit too much of their feedback to the point to where it's like, okay, you doing too much. Okay, I can take some of the things you're saying, but how you coming at me, it's not good. You know what I'm saying? So all feedback is not bad, but it also depends on how a person is delivering what they're telling you. What's up, Roy Lee? So, I mean, I'm saying a lot, but I'm going like different places. But the point of the matter is, I feel like, and I'm just going to be honest with you, there's no other way to say it, but I think that people are full of shit. I'm just going to be honest with you. And a lot of the times, one person they will hold other people accountable, and the other person they won't, because they like that person. Hey Sirius, hey Randy, because they really like that person, they really support that person. And you gotta wonder, all of us have different people we like on here, right? It's some people I solely support for the fact that they don't like the person I like. I'm just gonna be honest with you, and I can't lie. I'm not gonna lie about it, because we shared the same experience. Not the same, but almost. You get what I'm saying? Um, and there's just some people that you click with, you like their content, you like they're entertaining, their personality on here is vibrant, you know, they have some informative things to say, they're in depth with the things that they say. So, and then some people are just plain clowns and you enjoy the entertainment. The one thing that a lot of people don't like, Lonnie, but I've been on here for 3 years, Empress Lonnie One Love, and I gotta tell you, she is one of the most consistent people that you will meet, whether she's consistently drunk or she's consistently just being messy or consistently just having a good old time or consistently telling her opinion when people didn't ask. She is consistent with who she is. That's point blank. I can respect that rather than somebody that flips on you to the point to where they want to unalive you. That kind of stuff. Like, I can't deal with people like that. I always say, people, this is YouTube. This is not meant for us to go around doing this crazy stuff. Like, just be grown and have a good time. Just be grown and have a good time. If you don't like people, you don't have to like people. But why does it have to be so where you have to tell that person every time you see that person in chat, I don't like you? Like, who cares? I think people are really just very childish, and childish to the point to where it's just like, I can't believe you got kids. And then I hate the people that try to be, and if I try to be this way, I'm not trying to be holier than thou, because I'm definitely not. I am a work in progress. You hear that every time. But I hate people that really be on that mess, right? And then all of a sudden, they holier than thou. Oh, hell no. You just playing a character for right now, okay? Because you have people to impress. That is not who you are. I can't stand people like that. Don't be holier than thou when just a month ago you was lying and cussing people out. What's up, Kevin? Don't be holier than thou. So if I ever act like that, please let me know. Because I like I always tell you, I am a work in progress. I do not want to stay the same, but I definitely got to be real and just say for what it is. These people are they get very into what they believe is right and wrong on here. I'm like, this is YouTube, y'all. And if you're gonna hold one person accountable, you gotta hold another person accountable. You can't just do one-sided. I wasn't going to touch on this, but I'm just gonna say this. I on Saturday mornings, let me tell y'all, I be asleep. I'm gonna be honest with you. If I don't have any errands to run, I'm not going somewhere with somebody in the morning, and usually I go places in the evening, afternoon. I'm usually asleep in the morning, like till I'm gonna be honest, till about 9 or maybe 10, depending on how late I stayed up Friday. Hey, Channel Forbes. So I was informed to look at a live with I think it was it was this Saturday morning. It was Meal Tickets Live. And as I did the playback and I went to the beginning, I heard him bring up my name with another content creator. Okay. First of all, I hate saying that, but don't bring me up or compare me with no female on this platform. Even the ones I like. I don't understand, but I understand content is content. Likes, views. That's what these people do. That's all they want, likes and views. But this person brought me up with another content creator that I do not like. And the thing was, it was a video that was done during the live that I did on last Tuesday when I was at lunch. And I said, let me confront this situation. I said, this beep is crazy. So I said what I said. And again, I don't take that back. But then he had the other person saying what they said. And I'm like, is this it? Yeah, Orlando. I said, what was this about? Like, what are you trying to do? Because to me, I just said what I had to say due to what was said about me. Understand me. And this is where I have to discipline myself. That's when I was telling you about taking accountability. I don't know what these people got going on here, but when I say things, I'm saying it to respond to somebody. It's never because I'm just coming out and saying stuff, right? So when you see me responding to something, it's because of what somebody has said or done, for the most part. And then, like I said, I don't even do it all the time. So I was responding to what somebody had said the night before. Well, that morning, earlier that morning. And I responded the way I responded because I'm like, this is bananas. This is crazy, right? So as I said what I said, the person used it to do content out of it. And also put the other person in there saying what she had to say, right? And I'm looking at this bullshit, right? I'm like, this is pretty interesting that he took time to do this. And it's just interesting to me. It's kind of like, and then the response was, well, I hope these ladies can get along. Their content is similar. Bullshit. Okay. So we're going to stop that right there. It's nothing similar to shit. Okay. So that we're going to have to stop. Okay. That is your opinion, but that's not the truth. And then hope we can get along. But you just did a little, I guess, I don't know if it was a short or whatever, of showing me saying what I said and the person saying, what do you actually think that that's going to happen? And I was not, hey Slim, I was not in the bushes actually. So please, brother, don't flatter yourself. I wasn't in the bushes. I just went back to because I was informed. I went back and looked at the beginning. And I thought that was pretty interesting. You say you want us to sit down and talk. Number one, that's not going to ever happen. Okay. So let's just get that straight. And again, I don't have any big issues with this other person, even though I don't know what the hell he on. But to me, I mean, people can do what they do, even though it was my stuff and my words. But anyway, fair use, people can use your stuff. So I'm thinking to myself, what was the point of this? Like, and do you actually think I'm going to sit down and do you think I care enough to sit down and talk to a person and resolve anything? Do you really think I care? Absolutely not. Okay. So I don't know why. And it started to sound disingenuous to me that he would even say that, because I don't know about you, but if I don't fool with somebody and I have maybe had one or two conversations and it hasn't been good, I don't ever want to talk to that person again. Period. It's best for me to dust my feet and keep it moving. So I thought that was pretty interesting that people say that, well, and this is the fuck shit, and and this is, this is the fuck shit channel, but you want us to sit down. I ain't doing shit, okay? When I have up in my mind that I don't fool with people, that's exactly what the hell I mean. Even when I try to be cordial with certain people, even though I know I don't like them or they full of shit, I try to be civil because, that's what adults should do, right? For the most part. But there's just some situations you just it ain't ever gonna be. And I'm good with that because, again, I don't know none of these people anyway and don't want to. So again, I don't have no big issue with that person, the man, but I'm trying to figure out what the hell you on, because that was weird. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, y'all just some of y'all have saw it. I was kind of like, yeah, I said it. Yeah, I said it. I don't take it back. And vicious to me, I'm just giving the person exactly what they've been giving me all this time. So I don't understand. I'm speaking my mind like that other person had the right to speak their mind. And see, people, they choose sides, and if they don't choose sides, they're not being real. Some people will sit back and watch a whole situation and they know the truth and won't speak on that shit. Or they'll just say, well, I hope. Well, no. If you were paying attention, you in the bushes, So there's nothing more to talk about. Do that make sense to y'all, or am I just talking to myself? Because I just really feel like this is the year that I'm just not going to be fake. I'm not going to walk on eggshells with people. I just really feel like people full of bullshit and they're disingenuous. And again, a lot of times people think I just be sitting in the bushes looking at them. A lot of the times, either I'm asleep or I'm doing something, and then somebody else will send me something, and I'll look at it. I'll be like, look at this shit. There's some things I tell people, don't send me nothing else. And I thought that was pretty interesting. Do y'all want to see what I'm talking about, or do some of y'all know what I'm talking about? Because I feel like the people in the bushes, they're probably uh they have some been told by somebody, hey, you need to, she's talking about this, she's talking about this. I'm just being real. Since people want real, they want raw. I'm just keeping it 100. I think people are real disingenuous. They full of shit, and I don't. And the stuff that they be on is clicks and views and trying to be funny. It ain't funny to me. It was real irritating to see a person that I'm trying to just move on and go on by my way and do my thing to constantly keep bringing me up, and then somebody to make light of it, because I just told exactly how I felt, just like a grown person would. And if the person was right in my face, I would do it then. I don't have a problem, because regardless of what people think, I'm not scary. I just tried to play nice on here and walk on eggshells and not try to offend people. But I see people don't really give a damn about that. People want to offend you. They'll walk right over you. They'll say anything to you. They'll say all types of crazy stuff about you, trying to say you trying to destroy Discord and do this and do that. And I'm like, y'all need to really get a life. And if you got one, you definitely need to be more invested in that than on here. I'll show you. You know, I don't have a problem with that. This give him some more views and some more likes. But yeah, I know y'all not gonna know everything, but it made me look at people sideways. To be honest with you, when I see the foolery, and then act like, oh, it wasn't it. I hope these ladies can get along. The devil is a lie, and the truth ain't in them. Okay, so let's just keep it 100. That ain't gonna happen. I ain't trying to do no sit down conversations with no beep on here that I don't fool with anymore. I told y'all about me jumping on other people's panels. That stuff, I ain't doing that. These people out here are crazy. And my patience and blood pressure, I'm too young for my blood pressure to be up like that. So let me see if I can find it. Let me see if I can find it, honey. Like I said, I don't have a issue. Well, I'm gonna just say this. I'm not gonna say I don't have an issue, but I just felt like that was just disingenuous for him to say that. That's just my opinion. Just like they can have an opinion, so can I. Thought that was interesting. I just want y'all to watch it, and those from the bushes, you can let them know that I'm playing it. So I'm gonna share this, guys, with you, and I thought this was pretty interesting that he did this, and it says frenemies, Selena and blank debacle. Who was wrong? Okay. So let me play this.
A little mistake has created a big problem. Ooh. What's going on?
How you doing? So I'm just gonna say, uncommon sense and unclassy. You are so freaking weird. I did not even know, because I did not watch you, ma'am. I was looking at a live while I was kind of like before I went on my break, and This lady was up to 4 o'clock in the morning talking about me being on somebody else's platform. Hey, young Riz, and I'm just gonna tell you, lady, stop watching me. You are a stalker. I can understand weird men doing that, but a woman that's supposed to be heterosexual, ma'am, I can go anywhere on this platform, in this sector, out this sector, if I want to. Matter of fact, I was over there before your ass came. See, what happened was a couple of weeks ago, a content creator by the name of Newbreed came in my chat. And see, I know either somebody told her that's cool with her, that's one of her supporters that was watching me. It's not somebody that's a supporter of mine, because a supporter of mine wouldn't do nothing like that. But it's somebody that watches me, but they don't like me, but they run back to tell something. Or it could have been she was being nosy herself. And she saw this man, Newbreed, in my chat. And me saying, hey, how you doing? Shouting him out, letting people know, hey, y'all still up to this man. Okay, so it has to get back to you. So then you want to have so much vigor, so much passion about a man that you don't even know, that you haven't even been following. And if you haven't been following that person, you should have been covering it before now, right? So I know when people are playing games, and these people on here, they play a lot of games, they watch you, and then they want to say something, and when they say something, they're waiting for you to go in and go off and all this kind of stuff. I will keep my promise to myself that I'm not going to go back and forth with you, weirdo. Okay, you are older than me, a lot older than me, and you should be able to handle yourself in a decent manner. Don't worry about what platform I'm going on, because whatever platform I'm going on, I'm not talking out of my ass like you. I'm actually saying something with wisdom. I'm actually saying something that makes sense. And whatever comes out of your mouth does not make sense, ma'am. Okay? So I'm gonna need you to stay on your platform. Quit worrying about what's going over here, because I'm not worried about what's over there. I don't even check for you. Okay? I want to know anything that you got going on. I'm hearing this from other content creators, what you got going on your platform. Other than that, I don't check for you. I don't go over there. Uncommon sense and unclassy. Okay? So take all your energy to the people that actually have it for you. I don't have it for you. I just don't like your ass. And I know that you're fake as fuck. Okay? And so you stay your ass where you are. Okay? So I hate when people monitor you.
So basically, it was going back over what I was saying, and then she come up.
She shared a couple of things of his. I don't care, but I knew why she was doing it. Just like I know why she just shared Brainwaves video. Okay. But let me get to the point.
The point is, it was full of shit. Okay. And that's how you know people need to stop watching your page, because you shouldn't care about who I'm sharing anything with. My point to you was, he made the video, right? And basically it was like, well, I hope these two ladies get along and can get along. And I'm like, yeah, right, CC, full of it. I'm like, I know you playing, right? I know you playing. So I just want to show you that, guys, and how he tried to, like I said, again, I maybe he made it for entertainment. I don't know. But really, to me, I didn't think nothing was funny about it. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I really don't care too much for that person at all. So for him to even say that statement, it was just really it was very fake to me. And it's just a waste of time. I would never sit down with I would not ever sit down with certain people. I'm not going to say never. I'm saying ever, because it is a waste of my time and energy. Just a waste of just a couple of weeks ago, tried to have a simple civil conversation with somebody. You can't have it with these folks out here. They're not built like that to have a civil conversation. And even when you're trying to move on, yeah, fair use. I just play a little bit of it. I didn't play all of it, but this is my stuff. But fair use. But I just want to show you just a little bit of it. That was it. That was it. So it's just amazing how um people be they just don't be telling the truth. Like we not finna do this. So I think that for some people they side with people because of who they like instead of seeing it for what it is. And some things you just mind the business that pays you. You know what I'm saying? Um, I don't get involved in a lot of people beef on here because that's not my problem. I wouldn't even say it's beef on my end. I just don't like her. And she deserved, well, let me be quiet on that because I was about to say something. But that's just how I felt about the situation. But I was like, so this was made light of because of how I felt about somebody talking about me at 4 o'clock in the morning. So that was pretty interesting. I just wanted to show you guys that and seeing kind of the situation I'm talking about, because we're gonna stop doing subliminals on here. It is what it is. Whether I have 5 people in my chat or 80, I'm just gonna tell the truth. I'm just gonna tell the truth from what it is. So again, I don't have any personal issues with him, but I do wonder why people do the things that they do. That's what I do wonder. So doing a live at those donut baking hours. Right. Because I'm not gonna be up at 4 o'clock in the morning unless I gotta get up for work that early. And I don't have to get up until 6. So yeah. And I'm definitely not gonna be worried about nobody on YouTube. So that's just me. But that was pretty interesting. Like I said, people hold one standard for some people, but they don't hold the other standard for the other person. Hey G Chill, how are you? So does anybody want to come up before I end this live? Like I said, let's all stop being biased and just see things for what they are, whether we like people or not, whether you like me or not. Hey Sickums, sometimes you got to tell me the truth. What's up, Bunny T? You got to tell me the truth when I'm doing too much. That's why I told y'all, the only thing I take accountability for is not putting this on my subscribers. You know what I'm saying? Because some things you just have to really, even if another person don't move on, you have to move on. But it don't help when other people keep bringing it up too. I already deal with one person. Now I got to deal with other people making content out of it. It's just, it's stupid at the end of the day. So I don't expect you to understand, especially if you're not a content creator, but when you're on YouTube, people sometimes make it really difficult for you to kind of, maneuver on here sometimes, even when you trying to stay out of the mess and stay, and keep, and a lot of times I wouldn't give my opinion on certain things because I did not want those problems, because I'm like, I ain't got time for these people. These people crazy on here. Like, yeah. But and sometimes I'm getting to the point now, I'm like, no, because people say what they want to say. Why can't I say what I want to say? So if this person over here can say what they want to say, why can't I? I'm just not going to be always talking all the time about it, because really, to be honest with you, what you talk about rules your mind. So if you talk about something over and over and over again, number one, people going to get sick and tired of hearing it. And number two, it's going to rule your mind where you can't think of nothing but that. So it is a waste of time sometimes. So that's another thing I realized. Whatever you think of the most or a lot of, it will rule you. So that was the only thing that I take accountability for. And that was with you guys as my subscribers and supporters that don't want to see this type of thing for me. You know, some people will go to certain other content creators to get that mess, to get that that drama. You know, Lonnie made a really good point today when I was saw she had 2 lives. The earlier one, she said, you know, Celine, you came on here defending your name and your image. That's how you came on here, because she was just saying how, you know, some people they come on here. You know, some people's goal was to be monetized and to do things, and she was talking about how she couldn't trust some people that was monetized because it's all about clicks and views and money for them, which is true to a certain extent, you know, for some people. But some people, like I said, they just cutthroat. Like they don't care if they used to be cool with you or not. If it gets them clicks and views, and it gets them the views that they need and the money, the cash apps for the drama, they don't care nothing about your feelings. You are disposable to them. So thank God I'm not like that I do have a conscience, and I'm not trying to do none of that. And then, you know, like I said, when people watch who you're sharing and all this, you are too invested, ma'am, sir. You shouldn't care if it's a person that you like. You shouldn't care who they got on their community wall, who they are dealing with, who they're interviewing, who nothing. Hey, Rollo. And see, she was so watching my talking about me looking at, you know, me interviewing Brainwave, and I'm like, why are you watching my page? That was my issue with it. I'm like, that's just weird to me. And I think that was something that was a concern. Like, why would you do that? Like, what's your problem? That's all I was saying. And some more stuff that it wasn't the right thing to say, but it's how I felt at the time and how I feel. So, no, you can't say that because that's their content. I don't know what you're saying, but I'm gonna let you up so you can explain to me what you're saying. Just don't get booted off with no foolishness. Come on, Channel Forbes. No. But I guess if that's content, honey, but I think it's about who you like. Yeah, she got the hell up out of here, Orlando, and I don't blame her. I don't blame her one bit. Come on, Channel Forbes. It's almost time for me to go to sleep. Oh, yeah. Right. I see you, Rollo. Channel Forbes, can I see you? Let me see you. Can you cam up? If you don't cam up, I'm not gonna let you up because we got too many fools on here. I'm trying to find that. Okay, he's not coming up, so I'm not gonna let you up. Oh, okay. I was just about to. Yeah. Okay.
Hold on. You know me better than this. Come on now.
Okay, Channel Forbes, how are you?
I'm good. How are you feeling?
Oh, I'm good.
I'm good. You know, my arm is better. I've been DJing like 3 weeks in a row. I've been great. You know what I mean? But come on now. Come with the tomfoolery. You don't want to get serious. Come on. You know me better than that. Come on.
So what you have to add? What were you saying? You said
no, what I'm saying is just like you really can't say that because what their choice of content is what their choice of content is. And it's kind of hard to actually decipher what the two is. Now, is it unfair? Yes, 100%. That's why me and I think her name was Amber, that was in the chat room. Shout out to Amber. She agrees with me. Look, if you get to put up, you just flag them. Period. Flag them, get it out of the way, right? Now, what you are saying is 100% correct. Sure, you could put your opinion out there, but then you literally have these leeches, as you say, the bushes. That's why I say, look, the bushes is too expensive for me. I got shrubs and a lawn chair and a Modelo. Okay, I ain't got freaking time for this shit. You get what I'm saying? So even though I'd be throwing out jokes, but my jokes, if you really, really read in between the lines, it's really just being realistic about it. These people are going to make content out of you because they know they have no other content to create. You are the topic of conversation. You know what? How about this? I would like for you to step back, right? Because I'm not in the drama. You know this first and foremost. You know the two beefs that I got into over here, and you saw that I did that real quickly. I'm like, look, you know, if that's what you want to do, y'all win. I don't give a damn. Right?
Right.
So let's put this into perspective. If this is the problem, I would like for you to go and look at their channel subscribers. Look at every time they go live. See how many people actually they retain in their live streams. How many people they retain in their chat room versus yours. See how much drama they get to start up versus yours. When you literally, last night, I actually checked out a little bit of the panel that you had last night. By the way, this is actually the main reason why I wanted to come up here. I hated that I had to put on a shirt to be on cam. I was actually almost sexy today, but whatever.
Look, just get to the point.
All of these are my points. I am showing you where sometimes you are worried too much about these little itty bitty things, where everything that they're doing is actually proving that you're a little bit more progressive than them. You are actually proving that you're a little bit better than them. Sure, but check this. They say that shit about Kevin Hart. Guess what Kevin Hart gonna say? I'm just pointing certain things out.
Right.
Your content is your content. When they start doing your content and they start talking shit about your content, guess what? I saw a whole freaking 5-minute video, unedited, on commentary. You can fuck them. Get them the fuck up on out of here. Just it.
Yeah, and like I said, it was just I was kind of stunned by it because I said, this is not even nothing. I wasn't even trying to be entertaining. I was just telling how I felt about the situation. I don't.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course. I mean, the chat room, chat, you let me know if you agree with me or not, or I'm just distracted. I'm just literally calling out.
Rollo thinks we're distraction. Miss E, hey CKJ, how are you? Miss E.
Hey, Rollo, I'm from Florida and I'm from Trinidad. I always act crazy. Deal with it. You know what I mean?
Miss E, if anybody else want to come up, you more than welcome. I don't know if Miss E want to come up.
Or you didn't agree with me? My bad, Amber. Tell me what you actually say. My bad.
What you say? Did not agree with him? Who you did?
Amber says that she did not agree with me.
Amber think these folks crazy too. That's shoot. She's like she don't care nothing about what you saying. She just know that these folks crazy. Miss E, if you like to come up, you more than welcome.
I live in Florida. I am born and raised in Trinidad and Tobago. So listen again. But yeah, no, they are going to do what they are going to do. You cannot stop people from peopling. That's how we say in my job.
You just pass it through.
Yeah, you just can't stop people from peopling. All you can do is actually protect your peace and defend yourself. Now, that's logical for any human being. Now, for what you are doing so far, I think you're doing great. You know, and by the way, thank you for that shout out the other day too. I actually did catch that on the replay too. I was just like, oh, okay. So
what I do?
Oh no, it's like, yeah, you said I was one of the first that told you, hey, start your own show. You have the voice, you have the drive for it, you know?
Right.
And I still stand behind that. I still think you're doing great, but we're all human. We're going to slip off every now and again. And, you know, I just wish that less of the drama actually goes towards you, you know, but you are doing the best that you can. So I can't say that you're doing right or you are doing wrong, but I am letting you know when it comes down to this environment, when it comes down to media, they are going to be reaching for straws. They are going to be reaching for things to poke the bear, quote unquote. A lot of times, like I said, I made the comparison. When they poke at Kevin Hart all day, You think Kevin Hart addresses every single last one of them? No.
Nope.
You know, and like I said before, this quote unquote sector is not a sector, because if you look up what the definition of a sector is, this ain't a sector, right? And then what is really annoying for me, this is why I quote unquote what people would say I left the sector. Last time I checked, I was never in it. It's only black people doing this to each other. You know what I mean? So it's just annoying to me half the time, you know?
Yeah.
Rather
And like,
than you,
I'm not fussing about it or anything. I was just saying some things that I noticed and I was just talking about it, you know, like people can give their opinion and I can give mine. So that's just kind of how I felt about it. I was just like, what the hell is this? You know, so actually
I don't know all the details. So, but keep on doing what you're doing.
Yeah, but it's all good. Like I said, I just didn't want to keep bringing it up to y'all, but I wanted to show a little bit of it so you can see what I was talking about, because some people like, what is Selena talking about? And I guess most people have saw it, but yeah, I just thought it was kind of like, okay, you know, and you know, what else with what's supposed to be, is this supposed to be content? Like because clearly people can go back on my channel and see what I had to say if they wanted to go and see whatever she had to say. But yeah, I was just responding. It wasn't because I was actually you know, trying to start something. It's like I'm responding to what was said and done. So
oh no, I know you don't go out of your way to attack people. I know that for a fact. So that's the least of my worries. But people don't care about the truth if the lie is more entertaining.
Exactly. And that's my point of the live. It says we like who we like. Some we hold accountable and some we crucify. So that's just what it is. Some people they're not gonna hold accountable, and some people they will hold accountable because why? They don't like the person. You know what I'm saying? So
just like your chat room don't like me right now, but it's all good.
I think that's just Rollo. Rollo thinks you're a troll. Hey, Miss V, I haven't seen you in a while.
I'm a real person with a real reputation, my guy. Feel free to Google me.
Hey, Texas V.
feel free to Google me, my guy. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna get back to it. Rollo, feel free to come up. Miss Amber, feel free to come up. Selena, again, as always. Hold on, I gotta do this.
Oh Lord, please get out.
Love you.
Please get out here. And you're not embarrassing me.
Keep going, girl. Keep going.
Love you to Reese's Pieces. Thank you so much. Could you say, Miss V? You said, like Kwame said, exactly. That's what I should have named the title. It's all about who you like. Some people they hold accountable, and some people they won't. And some people they'll say liars and fake, and some people that are the biggest liars and fake is out is $3 bill. They real, they gangster. I'm like, you can't make this stuff up. Like I said, on here you can be anybody you want to be. You can be any type of actress. You can be a millionaire and you don't have nothing. You're poor as I don't know what. You're struggling from paycheck to paycheck, but on here, you know, you got it like that. You can buy anything. You got a big house, a pool in the back, 2 cars. On here, you can be an innocent victim when you are a straight up wolf. You can be all types of things on here. You know, you can pretend to be happy when you're sad, when you are suicidal. There's all types of things that you can be on this app, and people do it. People just become anybody they want to be because they don't really like who they are. I can come on here and say I'm a newscaster, you know, all kinds of weird things, you know, or you know, I don't know what else I can make up that people they will believe it, because I will put it in my mind. And as I put it in my mind, I'll express it to you guys every day. And then you'll start believing what I say. Just like these fake, you know, these fake deep people that they think so deep when they're getting their content from everybody. What's up, Big Red? They get their content from this person over here, and then they'll recycle it and then make it into their words. And then when you hear it, it's like you heard it from the first time. And people say, oh, this person's really deep. You know, I can come on here with a dashiki. I can come up here with a head wrap on, and you think I'm just a conscious sister. I'm so natural. I'm so, oh yeah, Mother Earth. You know what I'm saying? When I have a weave under here, um, you know, all types of, you know, plastic surgery. I can just be anybody I want to be. Is basically what I want. I can pretend to be a nice person and come on here and tell you, oh, I love you in the name of the Lord, and be the worst person that you'll ever meet. I mean, there's all types of things on here. I can come on here with dots and all on my face, looking like I'm from India. And y'all say, where did she come from? Did she went to the to India or something? You know, y'all be thinking all types of things. You know, we can be what we want to be on here. We can just be in fantasy land, a made up world that we've made up. And that's what these people do on here. But I ain't got time for that. Forget all that. Like, it is what it is. And that's why now I'll say what I'm going to say. And people can use it how they want to use it. You know what I'm saying? But the fact of the matter is, I'm not walking on eggshells with none of these Negroes and Negrettes. I'm just not. It is what it is. Some people just really need to grow up, and some people need to stop lying to themselves. You have not have a come to Jesus moment, because when you have a real come to Jesus moment, you start taking accountability for the shit you did and not looking at what other people doing and how other people are messed up. You'll start looking at how your stuff is jacked up. That's when you have a real come to Jesus meeting, because you can see yourself more clearly. Okay. But some of these people, they come on here and act as if they really got it all together. Now they finally got it after they done been a crazy Negro, a witch, and all this. They finally got it, you know. But they can't ever say they're sorry for nothing. They can't ever take accountability for nothing. And you better not tell them that they're wrong. Yeah, you can be whatever you want to be on here. So, I'm just not finna do it no more. I feel like the video was some craziness. And we ain't doing no come to Jesus kumbaya. We ain't doing that. I have learned that you can, you know, forgive and move on. It's a process. That don't mean I'ma like you. That don't even mean I might not have words with you. If I, you know, something come across my mind, but what it do mean is, you know, I ain't got no hate in my heart. I can't live with no hate in my heart, because the hate don't destroy the other person. The hate actually destroys you. So while you sitting up here hating somebody, it's really making you ugly and look hard in the face, where you have to wear all 10 tons of makeup. Or even if you're a man, hate and unforgiveness makes you look ugly too. You could be a nice looking person, but with that hate and that anger and all of that, you're just as ugly as you want to be. And that's why I say I can't let hate and unforgiveness make me look old and hard looking. I'm not gonna look hard looking. So yeah, I'm not doing it. And I'm not doing that for no broad, no female or no male. You know, I learned a long time ago, you cannot like somebody, but you can eventually, you should be able to move on. That's all I'm saying. But, you know, like I said, hey, it don't mean every now and then I might not say a comment after somebody done said something crazy to me. That don't mean sometimes, well, I'm learning to be quiet, because, you know, again, y'all, I already told y'all yesterday, I'm a little feisty. So, you know, what comes out, it comes out sometimes. But I know how to tone it down, especially when it comes to a man. But yeah, I'm just saying. So yeah, it is what it is. People make rules for certain people, and the other people, oh, it's okay. And that's all I was saying in this live. Whatever's good for the goose is good for the gander. You can't judge me and critique everything about me when you can't critique yourself or another person. Like I said, it is about who you like. People don't really realize that, but we all can be very biased in our opinions. Yeah, what you said, that Oak Cliff gonna always be in you. Yeah, even when I try to, I do pretty good hiding it at school, but it will flare up depending on what's occurring. Because I did have to get with one of those lady security officers at the school. But other than that, I pretty much keep that Oak Cliff. I try to keep it under wraps for the most part, because I understand that type of behavior, it's not going to be good for me. But you also have to have a point where you know how to express yourself without getting real ignorant. And I say ignorant, y'all know what that means. Those that's, been around, you know what ignorant, when you can get real ignorant and you start to go left, that's kind of when sometimes you have to pull yourself back. But sometimes you have to let people know, don't play in my face. Don't pretend like you want the best for the situation and you really don't have no issue and all that, when that's not really the case. Like, everything we do is not a coincidence. We do things for a reason. We don't do things just because, right? So when people do things, it makes me like, that's interesting. Yeah, and I actually have a lot of relatives in Corsicana, Orlando. That's crazy you said that. And I have a lot of cousins in the school district in Corsicana. I ain't gonna tell you the last name, honey. These people dox you on here. They be trying to find your family and your name, and even if they got your name, honey, they be too all up in your business. I don't want these folks in my business. They crazy. But yeah, no, that Corsicana thing that happened, and if y'all don't know what he's talking about, it was a special ed student. The principal went in. I guess the student was acting irate, throwing chairs or something like that. So the principal was trying to dodge, and the okay, I'll see you later, Miss E. Thank you for coming. You got to come up on my panel one day. Thank you so much. And anyway, she was trying to dodge the boy. He was throwing chairs, and I think she ended up trying to get a chair to protect herself. And the guy, he ended up hitting her so hard, her eyeball came out of her socket. Okay, and they had to air flight her to Dallas, because Corsicana is like Corsicana is about what, 30, 45, or maybe an hour from Dallas. So her eyeball came all out of her socket. And so they had to air fly her to Dallas. And I hope she's okay. But honey, telling you, first of all, I've had a couple of kids that tried that with me, and they found out real quick that I'm just as crazy as they are. I ain't gonna tell you what I did, but I'm just saying. So yeah, poor lady. But hopefully she will be okay. I'm just glad she alive, and hopefully they can get that eye back in her socket. They should be, but I don't know any other details about it. But y'all, I just want y'all to be blessed. Yeah, it is crazy. These people out here crazy. The kids crazy. That's why I'm like, you can't blame these kids for how they act, because look at the parents. And if they are crazy, the parents crazy, and they have some decent parents, God had something to do with that, because these people out here are nuts. And that's why we have so many crazy kids, because their parents crazy. Yeah. Knock the woman's eye socket out. I'm like, but anyway, I'm going to retire for the evening. Yeah, Texas City. I'm going to retire for the evening. But I just want to let you know, if you got some biases, be real about it. You know what I'm saying? Don't act like you don't, because we do. And just call a spade a spade. if you know that even if you like somebody wrong, they just wrong. Don't try to make excuses for another person. Just like another person have to take accountability, so does the other person. It's just people just need to be real and quit with the BS. And then also be real about your intentions when you're doing stuff. Don't act like you want peace and all that when really you don't give a darn. Cause I don't care to have peace with nobody I don't like, to be honest with you. Only people I care to have peace with is the people that I deal with. Other than that, forget all that. So yeah, again, this is just YouTube. So yeah, just be entertained or turn it off. That's how I look at it. Shout out to what's it, Mental Midgets. Yes. But you guys be blessed. I appreciate everybody that came through. Please press the like button. And hopefully this live didn't disappoint you. But this is just me saying how I feel about situations. And people can take it the way they want to take it. Again, I'm tired of walking on eggshells. People don't do it for you. So I'm definitely not going to do it for them. Who is this? Now, if you on some BS, you will definitely be banned off of here. Who is this? Let me see your face. I ain't gonna let you up if you don't let me see your face. Somebody want to come up here, but I don't know if it's somebody I want to deal with. Oh, hey, Mom.
God, Almighty, I'm not important enough for people to be faking like they me.
Honey, I don't play out. These folks is evil on this app. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm trying to see how you doing.
I'm doing okay. Just talking a little bit up here. Just trying to get my little watch hours. I seen you with 86K, the most hated.
Hey, yeah. Hey, OG came to check on me. OG came to check on me. I had to make sure he was straight. No. I just dropped him. I just dropped him off. I had to make sure he was straight while he was around here, though. But hell yeah.
Yeah. What you coming up here? I'm glad to see you though. I hadn't seen you in a while.
I know, right?
Mm-hmm.
I've been meaning to check on you, but shit.
Yeah. I'm just trying to stay out the way, honey. But they.
Are you sure? Cause you making some goddamn noise over here. What's up? What's going on?
I'm just saying how I feel. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody else can say how they feel. I'm just saying, yeah.
No, I ain't nothing wrong with it.
Ain't no scary person over here. But a lot of things I didn't speak on because I was like, I just want to leave it alone and I don't want to, start anything. But some things just like they just need to be said. Everybody else can say what they want to say. You know what I'm saying? But when you come down to you got to watch everything you say. And I just think that's nuts.
Yeah. It's like it's a weird ass double standard on YouTube, and they ain't got nothing to do with sex.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, you know what I'm saying? Certain people can get away with shit, some people can't. But
right.
You know what I mean? Fuck all that.
Right.
I just say fuck all that. Fuck all that.
So when we gonna do the love for Selena? I think that I would still love to do that.
I don't want to do it no more because I thought about it, and at the end of the day, I'm like, man, I'm fuck around and get jealous halfway through the show and sabotage the show. I can't.
Yeah, you a mess.
Fuck.
We gonna do a love for Mom and a love for Selena. That's what we gotta do. Come on, Mom.
Can I compete?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Can I compete in the love for? Can I play like when we doing it for you? Can I be in it too? Cause I was like, damn, I gotta be the host. I was thinking about it like it would make more sense to be the host, but shit, I'm gonna fuck around and get jealous.
You ain't gonna get jealous, boy. But I think
that's why I ain't do the show. I had to think about it, this shit all the way through. I'm like, damn, okay, what if she fuck around and like one of these niggas a little bit for real? Then I'm be mad.
Oh Lord, Mom, you a mess. But I miss seeing you. I said you ain't been live like you used to. Cause sometimes I'll be where
too much
been?
going on. Well, shit, for one, my AC went out upstairs where I stream it. And I
Oh,
got so used to doing it how I do it, which I mean, it ain't no better than how I stream, ain't no better than how nobody else do it. I probably should get used to streaming on my phone, but AC went out upstairs. I had a shit worry about getting that shit fixed. Then I got that shit fixed, and now I'm more or less worried about getting the money back. So yeah, I ain't think about no goddamn YouTube like that. Like I be thinking about the people who support me. I think about the people who check on me. I think about the people who like care about me and shit. So that's what I mean. I show face, but hell no, real life, baby.
yeah, I know that's right. Like I said, these people out here, they in fantasy land. We in real life.
Of course. Hell
So,
yeah.
but I'm glad that you came up here because I said, is this mob? Because you know, so many people be especially these, I don't know what these people got going on, but it'd be like, hey AZ, it'd be like some of these white dudes be coming in here and try to, you know, porn bomb people and stuff. So I just be wanting to know
Yeah.
what is this.
Nah, for shit so.
But
I've been
yeah,
watching the past. I always watch you, Selena. I always watch your show. I just be in the bushes 9 times out of 10. I be in the car like how I am now. I don't know if I'm messing up the content or not. If I got an echo, I'm sorry if
nah,
I
you
do.
good.
Shit, you know what I'm saying?
You good.
Hey,
Yeah,
yeah, I
you
usually be in the car, but I heard you up here and shit. I don't know. I kind of like, you know how you hear somebody talk and you can hear when they smiling.
yeah.
And I like how you look when you smile, so that's the only reason why I hit the link, try to see if I can like hear you smile a little bit. That's all. I ain't
Yeah.
trying to get in your business. I ain't trying to stop no smoke. I ain't
Mhm.
trying to keep the smoke going. If it is smoke, I don't know what the fuck you got going on. I just want to hear you smile.
No, I'm good. I'm good. I was just didn't, you know, sometimes I'd be wondering what people be on, but like, you know, other than
Yeah.
that, I'm not even mad. I just was like, this was interesting that this person would make content out of this because I didn't think it was funny, you know, because I, you know, me, I'm a responder. So I respond when people do stuff. I don't just go out there looking for trouble, if that makes sense. So when people
Hell
be
nah,
coming
I'm an
in there,
observer. I done took this. I'm a little bit past being like, I'm a little bit past being a responder because being a responder, that details somebody got to do shit, something to you. So like, I'm
right.
more like, I'm not letting nobody. I can't, you know what I mean? I've healed in places that I won't allow myself to be hurt again. So more or less than anything, like I'm observing, hella observing. If I see some shit on rock with, I remove myself nowadays. But before anything, before I have to respond, I'm gonna go ahead and pop that shit off because you know what I mean?
Hmm.
I kind of got a little bit, I done got good at reading the room. And just because a motherfucker don't say something vocally, like, yeah, I know how to read. I can read energy, I can read body language, I can vocal tones. I know when people being fake with me. And people can't, I don't allow people to be fake with me. And I think that's the problem.
Right. And I'm not gonna be fake either, because like I said, a lot of times you don't say things because you don't want to be, you know, feel away. You don't,
Mm-hmm.
you know, but it's at the end of the day, it is what it is. Like I'm
Facts.
just gonna be me.
Just like what
Oh,
you were saying, you don't want to say certain things, and
yeah,
in my mind it'll be because you know how, like if I say this, a motherfucker gonna take it that way. But at a certain, like right now where I'm at with it, when I like in my life, you know what I'm saying, other people feelings, I don't man, that shit ain't a priority. It don't even tilt the scale a little bit when it comes to versus what's really important to me. So if I just so happen to hurt a motherfucker feeling in the process, boy, fuck you. Like that's how I be feeling here lately, and I really can't afford to feel I can't afford to feel no other way.
right, and that's
It
how I
don't make
feel.
no sense. Ain't nobody goddamn going out their way to appease my feelings, my thoughts, and shit like
No,
that.
they
Like
don't care.
that's crazy.
But like you said, another thing too, you can't always respond either, because if that's the
Right.
case, people think that they can pull your strings and whatever they say,
Of
you're
course.
going to respond to it. So I'm
Of
just not,
course.
yeah, that's the thing that I've been learning. Just don't even, you know, go into that. So
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
yeah, but that
I
like
mean,
I
you know
said,
what I told you all the time. I tell you all the time, like, you too pretty to be letting these ugly ass goddamn people bother you. Like,
mhm.
man, that shit don't make no sense to me if I let a fucking whole troll in the face, like, make me feel away about
Right,
anything. You got bigger
right,
problems. You got a whole nother struggle. This ain't the one you want. You know what I mean? And that ain't like me speaking up for you. That's just how I see everybody who try to get me off my square. Like, my nigga, your life ain't even fixed up for you to be worried about me yet. Worry about your shit.
exactly, and I appreciate you, Mom, for that because you, like I said, you've always tried to be encouraging to me, and you know, and I appreciate that, and that's why I said a lot of the things I don't respond, but some things I just be like, you know, I'm just gonna say this because I just want to. So, and I'm
And
good
that's
with.
fine too. Shit, you grown, ain't you?
Yeah, I'm good with you know, maybe a response happening back, you know, because you know, whatever you give out, you know, you'll get back. But I'm just like just saying how I see it. And to me, I feel like a lot of the times people they be disingenuous about some stuff. And the thing about it is
Right.
I don't have to be cool with some of these folks on here. I don't have to make a and that's my problem before. You know, I would always try to have, you know, conversations and maybe we can talk it over. But I thought about it. I said, I don't know these folks on here. I don't give a beep. You know what I'm saying? I shouldn't give a beep because at the end of the
Right.
day, like they're, you know, unless we're networking to do something, we really it doesn't matter either way, whether you have relationships with these folks or not. So, and really,
Man.
if anything, it'll be more damaging to you than good. So, I'm just learning, man. This
Boy, and
forget
then too,
all
you
that.
got to think about it. I deal with. Yeah, you better forget them because what you did is like any of these. I know for a fact I wouldn't deal with, acknowledge, or give any people the time out of my day.
Right.
Remove YouTube from the situation. If I know 90% of these people in my real life, I would walk straight past them. I wouldn't turn my head. I wouldn't try to see what you got on. I wouldn't want to see what you got on your feet. Like,
Mm-mm.
these women who so-called call themselves women be trying to goddamn go in on niggas. I wouldn't
Mhm.
look back, try to see if you had no ass. Like, it's a
Right.
lot of people I know for a fact I will walk straight past them. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And I don't think I'm better than no fucking body because I know where I came from, man. I came straight out the motherfucking mud.
Right.
But when I
Mhm.
know where I came from, how hard that I work to be where I am, it's just some things we don't have time for. Like, it's definitely some things we don't have time for. So I agree with you with not
Mhm.
responding to everything, but shit, I also agree with when mother get on your nerves, you know what I'm saying? Do your thing,
Right.
man. Do your
Mhm.
thing.
But like you said, even with that, you gotta choose your battles wisely.
Hmm.
Can't always give them what they want either.
Yeah,
So,
I mean that too. That
yeah.
too. It ain't even I mean that and I mix it with like I don't know. I'm kind of cut from goddamn anybody can get this shit, Klaus. Like I know people say choose your battle wisely, but at the end of the day, if it's YouTube and it's like this, you know what I'm saying? Man, anybody could get this shit. I'm
Look,
not gonna die because somebody don't like me on the internet. I'm not gonna die. So I don't mind letting you know, like, you know what I'm saying, how I feel. If it's gonna benefit me or not. Like, fuck all that.
look, Mob. I be talking about. So a woman with no ass is wrong, and then he say, "I don't know." That statement got me confused. I be is the craziest thing. He is so crazy. Leave Mob alone, but honey,
I don't
you and
even
Rollo.
understand. Like, I really don't understand that. I don't understand what he's trying to say. Like, what the fuck is he trying to say?
I don't even know.
If I
Don't
walk
worry about
past a woman and I look back, you think I'm trying to see a fucking neck? You retard? What the fuck is you trying to say? Like, It's a lot of women I would walk straight past them and would not look back because I don't give a fuck what they got back there. That's what I'm saying. What is you talking about, my nigga?
IB is one of the. He is a.
He's special a little bit. Is he special? No, I be try to be my friend with like KB on the channel, or like when the content creators he like they be like, damn, I fuck with Mob, then he wanna fuck with me. But when somebody else, you know what I'm saying, he a little flip floppy follower, like, you know what I'm saying? Like he let other people make his mind up for him. If somebody else, if a nigga come out and say fuck Mob tomorrow, then I be gonna be like fuck Mob. But if KB gonna be like Mob the GOAT, then I be like, yeah, man, Mob that nigga. You know, he one of them.
I've
seen him do it too many times.
And he's just you know what? I'm surprised. IB, you even was nice to me because he seemed like he trolls everybody.
He do, but I'm telling you the kind of nigga he is. He'll go with the flow kind of nigga. Like if the crowd rocks with you, I be rock with you. If the crowd don't rock with you, then he sneak trolling, but he ain't funny. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, him and
he one of them.
Him and Toby and that O Speaks boy, they troll they can troll people and piss them off like they do Garrett. They really piss Garrett off. Toby was in there talking a whole bunch of trash in Lonnie's chat today. Boy, I said they just trolling Garrett. I don't
Garrett,
think
look. Truth be told, man, we be like, they're to go on mute and be laughing. Like I do the same shit.
Oh, for real?
There was on mute and we were laughing like that whole time. Goddamn, Bishop Baby Oil was up there. That whole time that weird ass nigga was on there. Me and Garrett on mute laughing like a motherfucker. I recorded it type shit. Like I made a video to show these niggas. They think they be hurting our feelings, or like when people be typing that shit in the chat, they think a nigga be mad, but he mad now. Bitch, no, I'm laughing like man, we were dead laughing at them. It was nothing that nobody said that made nobody mad today.
Dang, so Gary
was on mute laughing.
Okay, so he be doing all them theatrics and he be laughing behind the scenes.
I mean, you got to pit on a show, shit. Don't nobody.
But sometimes he do get mad though. I seen Gary get pretty upset. I really felt like he was serious on some.
That's the hook. You got to keep people watching. You got to keep the people watching shit. If I let these motherfuckers think that I made them mad, they'll be watching me too. Don't be mad worth a goddamn, man. I promise you, OG don't be mad worth a fuck.
Yeah,
he don't be giving a fuck about what the people talk about, man. But just like,
he like the attention.
Know how to. Yeah, he know how to turn them up. He know how to get them going. He know how to get them going. He like that shit.
I don't be mad worth a fuck. Yeah, I don't have that type of energy. Gary he into all that foolishness. I ain't into that. But yeah, Mob, I'm about to get off of here. I gotta get up early in the morning. But I thank you so much for coming up. And
I ain't no problem, baby.
We gonna have to get together too, because like I said, I have something in the works. I kind of want to see if you would like to do it with me. So yeah, I'm excited about that. So I'll get with you on that, and I don't want to talk too much about it. But yeah, so we'll talk. Okay.
It's all good. This is one thing I want to hit you with. This one thing both of us got to do too. We got to work on this. We can work on it together. Goddamn. We got to just work on being comfortable in uncomfortable situations. That's how we got to do it. We're gonna be straight.
Ain't that the truth? Because that's what you do.
Feel me? We got to work on that. I mean, I think we got kind of like not within people, content creators, but it's just like the energy that we get a little bit.
Right.
And, I mean, I don't know your whole spiel. I don't know what the fuck you be doing, Selena. You know, I don't be, you know what I'm saying? When I come, it's always love and support. I don't come to bother you no other way. It's always love with you. That's how it's gonna be every time. But yeah, both of us, we're gonna work on that. We can work on that together. We just gotta learn how to get comfortable in uncomfortable situations. That's something that I'm gonna work on my dance.
I know that's right. Speak, brother. All right. Look at you. You done matured overnight, honey. Look at
Nah,
you.
I've been had since. I've been had since. Hey, I just be out the way, you know. I've been had since.
Yeah.
Hey, I just don't be playing with these people. I don't
Yeah.
play with these people. Hey, I got children. I got kids. I'm not finna play with these grown ass people. Hell
Right.
no, not mob like shit. They play stupid with everybody else. I don't play with them.
Yes, indeed. Well, I tell you, thank you so much for coming up. You made my night. You made
Yeah, I
my
just
night.
wanted to hear. I told you, I just wanted to hear your smile. Michigan, please. Yo, say it.
Get out! You're trying to make me blush. Bye, Mom. I'm done. I
You
can't.
over there being fine. I'll find out you over there being fine. All right, now.
You can tell I'm
Take a
smiling.
selfie for. I want to see. I want to see this smile right here. Just take a little selfie for me and let me see this. Yeah, I don't give a damn.
I'm,
Don't send it to them. Take a little
look,
selfie for me. I want to see you smiling.
Mom, get on out of here.
Hey, well, damn, I can't get no. Fuck it then, Salim. You still
Yeah,
fine. Bye.
look, you got me on Instagram. Look, you got all
I
the
know.
uh-huh.
I know. I'm trying to get this. I'm trying to see your face. I said I want to see your face. I would say I want to see your
Okay.
smile. I ain't said nothing about nothing because you damn you got it. Like you, hey,
I
yeah,
definitely.
you got everything. But she, I just want to see your. I want to see that smile. That's all.
Oh my Lord.
I know
Okay.
your boy good for a selfie, man. You know what? Damn, I'm tripping.
What?
I'm tripping.
What?
I forgot you can't send folks pictures on YouTube.
No, you know you had
I'm
that token of
tripping.
trust. Look, you had that
Yeah,
token.
man.
That
I just
token.
want to see your face, though. No, I'll play. I'll get the fuck up out of here, man. I'm talking shit. I'm talking shit.
Get out of here.
I know you
I
got to close. I'm sorry. I like talking to you, though.
Yeah.
I really
I
do like talking. Bye. I'm sorry.
Bye. This boy crazy as hell. Bye, Mob. Love you to Reese's Pieces.
Look right
I,
back.
look. I have to send him a picture with a smile, just a smile, nothing else. But yeah, I appreciate you guys for coming through. Thank you, Orlando. I really appreciate you guys. I'm finna to go. I didn't know Mob was gonna come up, but I'm thankful that he did. Good to see him. When good people trip over their shoelaces, but who am I though? Oh Lord, here you go. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? You always saying something, I really would. Will you ever hit a panel? Or have you ever hit a panel? I'm just curious about that. Have you ever hit a panel? You said I'm allowed to compliment. Am I? Yes. Can I not be truthful? No. When good people trip over their shoelaces. How is that a compliment? That's weird. That's weird, Ivy. How is that a compliment? But anyway, thank you, Ivy. I appreciate you. I know you give other people a hard time, but thank you for being nice to me. Thank you, Mob. And make sure you like, share, subscribe. And if you haven't, if I have memberships where I have some videos that I put on memberships. And eventually I'm gonna do a membership live. I'm gonna do that because I haven't did that. You know what? I have never did that before. You said it wasn't about you, Selena. Oh, okay. Okay. I see what you're saying. But anyway, I appreciate you guys for sticking around. And remember, call things what they are. It's black and white. Some things are just black and white. Some things are just wrong. If you're gonna call out one person, call out the other. Because at the end of the day, you are being really biased about who you like, and you're not holding people accountable when they probably need to, because some of the same people be trying to hold other people accountable all the time. No, they don't want nobody holding them accountable. So hey, what's good for the goose is what good for the gander. Love y'all to Reese's Pieces, and I will talk to you guys later.
Selena.
It's baby. Oak Cliff girl, can't make you change my world. Damn, you're so fine, girl. Oak Cliff girl, put them wheels on and roll.
Welcome to Selena's Couch, where you are welcome to be free to be yourself. So you can lay your head on my couch, on my pillows.
It's all good, we can do whatever we wanna do now. I'm in my bag right now, and I got a feeling, babe, yeah. You gon' be my number one lover. Sleeping night, making love to each other. With the lights on top of the covers, just me and you, babe. And I feel like you're my
Love you to Reese's Pieces.
Get you a word. Nana nana boo boo.